When it comes to some Five of Wands energy, when it comes to feeling threatened or bothered, you only gonna let shit sit like that for so long before you cut it out. You either feel like what you're moving towards, what you're fighting for, it came in and you're not properly prepared for it. And you fought, listen, Ace of Swords came out underneath that Five of Wands. So you fought hard for something. You fought really hard for something. And you knew, and you feel guilty about it. You knew it was going to cause a conflict. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're moving towards, you knew that it was going to cause a conflict, and you feel guilty about it. But here's the thing. Yeah, the source is asking you to be a little bit fearless. And there may be, I'm going to keep it a $1.5. You may actually have not planned. Is it because of speed? Is something coming in at fast motion? You may not have planned for everything to fall into place the way that it fell in place. Does that make sense? The way everything fell in place, you may not have planned for it. Okay, let me see. Yeah, so you got Six of Swords upside down. Feeling, yeah, but something, okay. So what is hidden? Something that was not moving forward. Because now Six of Swords and Eight of Wands. You may not have planned fully for this. Yeah, Queen of Discs, Queens of Coins. Nine of Cups. But it didn't come at a cost. So it's like something that was not moving. Something that was like not moving, not moving, not moving, not moving, not moving. You're pushing and you're pushing and you're pushing and you're pushing. You're pushing and you're pushing and you're pushing. And that probably, here's the thing, Aries, we know you don't mind a fight, all right? You don't mind standing up for yourself. You don't mind standing up for the people that you love. And Aries will stand up for listen, if you got an Aries on your team, you got a person that has a sword and a shield. You will fight and defend for what you love. So you were fighting, you were pushing, it was going nowhere. You're fighting, it was pushing, it was going nowhere. And then boom! Poor planning though, because it's coming in a way that's a little bit quicker than what you anticipated. So that's not a bad okay, because I understand it's just like, well, that didn't happen the way that you thought it was going to happen. So how could you plan for it? Someone that you were fighting against. Yes, some fraud. Okay, this came out for somebody else too, but I can't remember what it was. Same shit, different day. For someone else. This revenge card came out for someone else. Okay. Yeah, kissing ass. Wolf in sheep's clothing. So this magician card could also mean deception or manipulation. We'll see. Threatening. Let me see. So, yeah, you were pushing. Nine of Cups is a good. And the way that it happened. Oh, can I show this card? This is the homicide card. I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm going to keep this card off to the side. I'm not going to show it because I don't. Here's the thing. I'm abandoning perfectionism. So I need to read over the rules of the tube to see if I can post stuff with there's one deck that I have and it has a graphic of blood on it. I don't know if realistic, because this is a realistic looking, so the card is homicide, which by definition means you're killing something off. So I'm going to pull a secondary card right there, but I'm going to keep homicide out. Yeah, okay, yeah. Dodging bullets, blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by your haters. that means that either something happened where someone was hating on you and, you know, it caught, but you were put, Aries, one thing about you, you're going to push past some shit. Not much is going, when it comes to some conflict, when it comes to some Five of Wands energy, when it comes to feeling threatened or bothered, you only gonna let shit sit like that for so long before you cut it out, which is why the Homicide card came out for you. You only gonna let something sit for so long until you cut it out. And it's like either you were fighting with someone and you see that the person, the partner that you had was on some different shit. Come on now. Call a spade when it's a spade. Come on, Aries. This person, you saw it. You said, well, they're committing some type of fraud. They're a wolf in sheep's clothing. So they're not showing you who they really are, and you found out some way. They know that you found out. And then now they're like, and either they did some shit on some slick shit, some revenge. I'm going to do some shit behind your back. Because listen, and now they want to come back and be like, I'm kissing your ass. But really it's because they're putting back on the sheep's clothing. They're putting that cloth back on, that mask. So they don't want you to see that they're a threat, even though you see them now. You see them, you're bothered by their behavior, and you're like, that Homicide came out saying, I'm going to cut this out so I can dodge so I can still, because this Nine of Cups is still poking out, so I can get my wish fulfillment, so I can get what I need to get. Transformation. Yeah, there was some deception there, boy, and you caught it. You caught it in time, too. You caught it in time. So Mercury, communication, message, travel. You caught something in time, and it's like either, okay, ooh, that's exploded out. 2 cards exploded out. I don't know which one came out first, so I'm gonna put this one first, but you gotta take it as it resonates. So a cycle completed, and maybe the cycle of whatever they had going on completed, and you said, we're done with this today. We're done with this today. Oh, good job, Aries. Aries, that's what listen, I feel like, you know, those cartoons that be like, what was it? Like blowing on their nails or something like that, and like you're unbothered by it. It's because you knew you did what you had to do. No matter what that looks like, you did what you had to do. Because they were putting on a mask, and you kind of made sure you forced that mask off. So your ending cards is shine. You are made of stardust, so keep sparkling. Yeah, you know what it is. You know how amazing you are. And grounding. Sink your roots deep. Connect them to the heart of the earth. So Aries, remember, as you are dealing with some toxic bullshit, keep yourself grounded. But this is your wheelhouse when it comes to conflict, when it comes to that fire. There's nobody that deals with fire better than a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Y'all are the kings of that shit. And the thing that it would be funny if an air sign came out, because you know what happens with air and fire, they form together and create a fucking tornado, a fiery ass tornado. So I don't know why I want to mention air for some reason. So maybe someone has an air sign in them, and then you created a fiery tornado to get someone out the way. So whatever was going on, congratulations. You saw through the bullshit, and you said, you know what? Not today, baby. Not today.